Christmas time is the worst time for homeless people because they actually reflect on what they've had in the past and what Christmas is about. And it's the most lonely time for even elderly. Christmas can be a very, very lonely time, but it's really lonely for homeless. That's why we've always made the effort to go in Christmas Eve to make sure that everybody is, reasonably okay.
Yeah, and talking about Christmas and winter, obviously the nights are getting colder and darker. What are the risks that pose homeless people and rough sleepers and those vulnerable in the community at this time of year?
We're always prone to respiratory, and the weather adds to respiratory problems. So a lot of them have emphysema, chronic airways disease, and we have COVID, and there's no doubt about that, that's respiratory. So respiratory is very, very high, and the sad thing is with homeless people, they're always prone to feet, trench foot sometimes, because they're walking in the rain, they don't have a change of clothes. People in the Ark are very fortunate because they do come home and have a shower and they can change, and we always have socks for them. In the nursery we have socks by the bucketful, and whenever we're getting donations we ask for socks, and we ask for cotton socks because don't give us trainer socks because they're the worst thing for feet ever. And they do walk around most of the day in all weathers, whether they be in any of our hostels or homeless people in the street. They still walk around for hours in all weathers, and they don't have a change of clothes. Even the people in the Ark don't necessarily have 2 or 3 pairs of shoes, so they put wet trainers back on the next day. So their feet, we have a nightmare in winter with their feet. So we have a lot of foot problems, respiratory problems, and then just the normal winter coughs, colds, flu.
And with obviously the nights being darker and things, there's obviously not just physical risks, but there's risks of attack or violence or abuse outside of just physical ailments as well.
But homeless people do get violated outside by the general public, sadly, often. So physical injuries are quite high, and they don't deserve it. It's very unwarranted, but they are a target. They are a target.
And what advice would you offer to someone if someone comes across a rough sleeper or someone who's vulnerable on the streets? What steps can they take to help someone?
But it's a golden rule, really, that if you want to help them, go into Primark, buy them a pair of socks or a pair of gloves or a hat. If you see somebody outside, put a nice warm cup of coffee or a sausage roll or something nutritious. I would say be kind.